she's not paying attention to me, you know, or I'm really tired of, you know, whatever this guy is trying to do, he's going overboard or something, I will, like I said, come up and just, you know, try and walk away with her, say, come on, let's go, this guy's wasting our time.
Okay, and when you do that, when you walk up and say, come on, Mary, let's go, this guy's wasting our time, what do you do, Mary? How do you feel?
See, this is new to me. I didn't...
Yeah, I saw you watching him very intently as he was talking about this. What was, wait, I want to know what you were feeling and thinking just then.
When
what
I was
going
watching
on? Yes.
Oh, I felt like saying I was sorry because I didn't realize... Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, but it's not.
I mean, see, I didn't know that you felt ignored. I just thought you understood it.
I do understand at times, but at other times, no, you know, because it'd be nice just to, you know, congratulate you after a performance or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm not purposely ignoring you.
Yeah. Well,
at
it
least
feels that way sometimes. I don't know.
Now, stay with it.
Well, no.
You're saying it's not on purpose, and Bruce is saying it doesn't matter what the intention is. The reality for him is these other guys are getting your attention, and he isn't.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it must feel terrible for you. So this is something you really were not aware that this is a painful situation for Bruce, to sit there and it's like, all I want's a kiss, or all I want is to say, I like the performance, and he's got this line of men.
Right, I feel I have to line up for something, you know, and, you know, I'm her husband.
Okay, and you're her husband.
I have a little more right than that or something.
And she didn't know you felt this way.
And we must not talk too well.
Yeah, that's the point. And if you aren't communicating clearly to Mary what you need, there's a problem we're going to have to work on. But we need to take a break, and we'll come back and see if we can help Mary and Bruce at least get that part of the issue straightened out. Hi, we're back talking with Meri and Bruce about the issue of jealousy in their marriage. And we've just discovered that part of the problem is that, Meri, you haven't understood what Bruce really feels as he's sitting there watching a string of guys coming up going, oh, you're wonderful. One of the things you shared with us earlier, though, Bruce, when we were talking backstage, is that you had been in a relationship with someone who did have affairs. Is any of that still there for you with Meri? Does that get in the way?
That might be part of why I do get, you know, jealous with other guys paying attention to her. That might have played more of a role in the beginning of our marriage than it does now, because I have developed a trust with Meri, and, you know, we've tried to, you know, I mean, we are monogamous, so, you know, but that experience did hurt me quite a bit.
Yeah, of course.
I would assume that it probably does carry over a bit.
Might be important for you to see if you're really finished with that experience. Do you actually have thoughts of, gee, Mary's really interested in this guy, and is there some more after that?
Not really. I don't think so. You know, the only time that it was really bad in the recent history of our relationship was probably when she was out on a tour across the country, and it was all communication by telephone, and I thought she had had something to do with a guy at a place where she'd been staying.
Good question.
I wanted to ask Meri, you said yourself that you were flippant, and I was wondering why.
It was in regards to us fighting, and where I'll just say, oh, please, I just leave me alone, or I'll just walk away. That's what I mean by being flippant.
Is there something in your past that has left you feeling insecure and more jealous about Bruce?
What I generally, well, he's the first guy I've ever lived with or had. This is my first real deal, you know, and
the real deal.
Yeah,
we love it. All right.
The real deal. And just from me, I've had a lot of, well, girlfriends, maybe their husbands try to pick up on me or stuff like that, and I have a general feeling about men that as a species, they can be pretty shady characters, you know, and it's
Pretty shady?
I know Bruce is special, you know, and it's just he's pretty much a feminist.
Now, where did you
so
get the idea that men are all shady characters?
from life, you know. I mean, I've been hit on since I was 14 or whatever, you know. I've always been approached by all different, you know, married men, people whose girlfriends are my best friends and stuff like that.
So you're not quite clear about whether Bruce is part of that species of shady characters or whether Bruce really is a man you can trust. One of the revelations for you a few minutes ago was that you didn't realize Bruce really feels left out, and that's because he hadn't told you. He hadn't told you what it's really like to sit there and see these other guys parading up thinking you're wonderful, when what he wanted was to connect with you, and you were very open. When he said that, I saw you. You went, oh my God, that's terrible. I don't want him to feel like that. And then, what did you say to him on the break? We went to a commercial and you turned to him. What did you say to him?
That I was sorry.
Yeah, you were sorry, and you said, I'll pull you up and give you a kiss first.
Yeah.
So one of the solutions for the two of you is that you really tell each other what you need and what you feel. Now, Bruce needs to say more about how he feels left out, but what happens for you when he's away on tour? He's got a girl groupie in his face. What happens for you? Have you told him what that's like for Meri?
Have I? Yeah.
Not really, because you never got into how that feels with you. You just went on with accusations.
Yeah, and accusations have nothing to do with how you really feel.
Right.
Because I am not clear. I haven't heard you say yet what happens inside you when you're watching Bruce.
I just wonder if he might find...
Tell him.
Oh, I just wonder if you might find that person more something that I'm not or something.
I don't think so. Yeah. I married you.
Why did you marry her?
Because I found her to be everything I was looking for.
Tell her.
Well, I think she knows. That's why I married
Well, wait. No. We don't do that. That's part of the problem. You're saying, I think she knows. You haven't told her.
Right. Well, I married you because you're everything I'm looking for.
Felt pretty good, Meri?
Yeah.
Did that feel good? When was the last time he told you something like that?
I don't know. He compliments me, but not like...
Like that?
Like that,
Yeah. Would that help you if Bruce told you more how special you are for him? Because you're saying, gee, this other person might be more something than I am. And you might need to know that he thinks you're really quite something. That's why he married you. Would that help?
Yeah.
So could you go up to him and say, Bruce, do you think she's more something than I am? And then he could say, Meri, you're everything I was looking for. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Great. We have to take a break, but we'll be back right after this commercial and see if that specialness can be solidified in this marriage. We're back with Meri and Bruce and talking about the impact of jealousy in your marriage, and what we've discovered is the jealousy is promoted by another problem that you two have, and that's inability to communicate how you really feel and what you want from each other. Now, a few minutes ago, you were able to really say to Bruce, I would feel horrible, I would be so hurt if you had an affair. And Bruce, you're able to say to Meri, but Meri, you're all I want. You don't want some other woman. And Meri, I still am not entirely sure you've communicated to Bruce what you want from him. Because you need some reassurance from him, and you haven't said right out, Bruce, this is what I need. So I'd like you to practice it if you don't mind. How could you tell him what you need?
You mean when I'm feeling
jealous?
Strange? Oh, okay. Just, I suppose, I need you to tell me the truth.
The truth? And what would the truth be? What do you mean?
That I'm everything he wants.
Ah, great, okay.
Okay.
Okay, and could you do that?
Yeah.
Because, you know, in a lot of couples, this issue of insecurity comes up, and most people, instead of saying, you know, I feel scared, or I think you might like that person better, they say, why were you looking at her? Or why were you looking at him? They don't say, I feel scared, and I need you to reassure me. And it could be that simple, that you have a little signal, you know, you pull your ear when you feel insecure, and that you two know that's your secret code, that means whoever is feeling insecure has the right to get reassurance. Because your marriage has to be safe. It has to be safe. Is that okay? Does that sound like you could work out a little signal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think so.
A few signals. Cover your bases. I like that. Rochelle, what are your parting thoughts?
Well, you said it beautifully. The jealousy masks those feelings of the need for reassurance, and so many of us feel too vulnerable to be able to say, tell me I matter, tell me I'm important. And this was a beautiful example of you being able to do that. Wonderful.
Okay, so I want you two to work out some signals and use them as much as you need to use them. And this issue might get a little bit less painful as you discover you can trust your mate to reassure you when you need the reassurance. I don't think the jealousy will be such a big problem. Thank you so much for your honesty and your openness, Bruce.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mary. I wish you two the very best in your careers as underground musicians.
Yeah.
If you have a bright
Let's be a
future.
little above ground.
Above ground. Let's be a little more above ground.
Take the career.
Great. And thank you so much, Rochelle Tyson, for joining us today. You're wonderful. And thank all of you. And please join us tomorrow when another couple shares with us the issues in their marriage. And there are no easy answers. We can't wrap it up in 30 minutes. But I think you two learned something today.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't let fugitives roam the streets of Los Angeles. Watch America's Most Wanted, Sunday at 8 on Fox 11.
And tonight at 8, in an all-new episode, officers Linda and Vicky go undercover as prostitutes in a vice bust. It's the unpredictable action of television's first honest police show. No actors, no scripts, just the true story of cops. Now it's Secret Lives, next on Fox 11.
If you would like to be a couple on Can This Marriage Be Saved, please send a note to Brenda Wade, 100 Broadway, San Francisco, 94111.